I'm Jane, and welcome to the Fun and Wellness channel. And this is chair yoga number 8. So it's the last in the very beginning series of chair yoga. It has become progressively harder, but you still want to work to your abilities. So don't overdo it. Just do what you can and practice. That's the key to yoga, is practicing. So first of all, we haven't done Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Warrior 3. So everyone kind of wants to know what those are all about. We will do those. They're a little harder from the chair. Then we'll do them assisted chair, and it'll be easier. Okay. And then we'll do just some breathing exercises. So, okay, here we go. So first of all, we're going to do mountain pose. We've done that almost every single time. So we have a 90-degree angle here. I'm sitting on the front half of the chair. You need a nice sturdy chair. And I have a 90-degree angle on my knees, a 90-degree angle on my hips. I put my hands forward, my palms forward, so that sets my shoulders back. I tuck my chin. I pull the head up so that I stretch the spine. See how I lifted myself up so my shoulders are away, not just my shoulders, but I lifted my whole rib cage up so that I stretched my spine here. And now close your eyes. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Lift your sternum. Then expand your rib cage all around and stick your stomach out. And then breathe out. So push your stomach in, collapse your chest a little bit, and push the air out through your nose. We're going to do that 2 more times. Breathe in. And this is called diaphragmatic breathing because we get the air all the way into the lower part of our lungs, and we get more air for each breath. And out. Notice I crunch a little when I'm pushing my tummy in. Now breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, now just have your palms up. You get a little more energy from the universe when you have your palms up. Tuck your chin in. Let's just sit for a moment. And once again, if you have an intention for this class, so maybe you want to get stronger, maybe you want to get more flexible, maybe you want world peace. It's up to you what you set your intention for in the class, or don't, and relax. Okay, let's breathe in a little bit. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's take our hands and rotate them forward and rotate them back. We're just warming up a little bit here. Okay. Bring your hand, cross your hand to their thigh and curl to the one side. I'm trying to keep my hand over my head, so I'm going sideways. The other side. Let's do some cat-cows. So a cat is when you round your back, pull your tummy in, round your back, try to reach your nose to your knees. And then cow is you arch your back, push your thighs down so that you're arching your back. You have resistance there, shoulders back. Breathe in, round. Breathe out. Breathe in. Okay, let's shake your legs out. All right, we're going to go into the warrior series because that's probably the only very beginning stuff that we have left. No, we have a lot of stuff, but we'll have an intermediate class. Or I might extend, if you tell me in the comments you want more beginning class chair, I will do it. If you want a little more intermediate class, I will do that. It's up to you. You're my audience. I do my yoga and my classes for you guys. We're going to do Warrior 1. Now, let me show you standing Warrior 1 so you get an idea of what they're supposed to look like. For standing Warrior 1, I put my foot to the side. It's going off to the side. And now, this foot is about in line with, the heels are about in line but I can angle it. I want to make sure that whenever I do these things that my knee is happy. So you can spread your legs as far as you want, and you can also make sure that your knee is happy. With Warrior One, the hips are going to the side, so they're following. Now, notice I just moved my legs around, following that side facing toe and bring it down. You can bring it down. So this knee, and you want to be able to see your toe though, okay? And now the hips are forward. I adjust the knees. I want my knee to be happy and my hip to be happy, but the hips are forward like if I had flashlights. Put the hands out here, up, and bend the knee. Now, if you need to hang on, there we go. This is just what it normally is. We're going to do it on the chair. All right, let's see. There. Put this foot over here. Kind of have one butt cheek on the chair. Hang on to the chair. Don't fall off. Now, the leg can be pushed down there, but if that hurts, just bend your knee a little bit. It's okay. All right. But the hips have to be forward. And take your hands out. We want to do that because then we'll keep the elbows straight. And then look up. Put your chest up. And this is where you want to adjust your legs so they're happy. The foot is happy. You don't have to have the heel really down that far. I want your knees to be happy. Okay, and breathe. 1, 2, 3. Let's try the other side. So remember, keep the knee happy. It doesn't have to be perfectly formed like we're doing a standing one. Okay. So I've got the knee off and the foot is facing exactly sideways. Take this one back. Why don't you take the inner thigh here and push it against the chair for stability? And you can have the foot down, but you don't have to. It can be up or bent a little bit. That's okay. But the hips have to be straight. Arms are straight, and then bring them up. Look up, arch. You're kind of lifting your sternum here. Tuck your chin and reach. Be a proud warrior here. And now if your leg hurts, adjust where it's going here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on down. Now, the difference between what I did standing up and what we're doing is that you are using the chair to take some of your weight. And so it's a little bit easier to do, but it's still kind of awkward with your leg here. Okay. And now let's just shake our legs out. So that's Warrior One. So the hips are straight and you're reaching up and you have the front knee bent and the back knee following. Okay. So now we're going to do Warrior Two. I have another little anecdote to tell you that people think, oh, well, these were designed in 2,000 years ago in ancient India. No, actually not. I think they're really only 100 years old, and they designed Warrior 1, 2, and 3 for rambunctious boys that wanted to calm down before they actually did their studies during the day. So that is the story about Warrior 1, 2, and 3, even though it sounds very romantic, warriors and things, but really that was the origin. So some of the very older poses are, yes, maybe 2,000 years old, but not the warrior ones. So the second warrior, Viradrasana, that's what they call it. We'll do the same kind of thing. We stepped out. Now, don't do this unless you want to, but I'm just giving you an idea what it's supposed to look like when you're on the chair, because it's going to be different on the chair. Now, actually, I start with the feet wide and then turn this. So now the heels were almost in line or a little bit off. Okay. Now the hips, for Warrior One, the hips were straight. Now they're 45 degrees. Okay, so that's a difference of those two. And when you take your hands, spread them out. You want them even. Relax your shoulders. Now, bring this knee bent. But you want to keep the body weight between the two legs evenly. These hands are straight, and the body is facing forward. The hips are 45, and the feet are there. So you're a little bit twisted there. Okay. And now we bend down and look down the front hand. The palms are facing down. Try to have your weight equalized between the legs. Push your feet down, spread them apart. They're not going anywhere, but that's just which muscles you're engaging. And I like to think of gathering up all the energy from the end of the universe, having it twirl and whirl and shoot through my body and out the front to the other end of the universe. And I'm looking down that hand. Now, I would not aim all that energy to somebody else. Just make it go to the end of the universe. Okay, that's warrior 2. We can do a variation, which is slide the hand down and bring this up. That is exalted warrior. We can come back. Or we can bring this hand and put it on the thigh and bring this over and line up with the back leg. And that's called humble warrior. And then come back to regular warrior and be done. Okay, shake it out. So we're going to do that on the chair. Let's start this way. Okay. So this foot, same kind of deal with the warrior 1. All right. And then this foot back again. If you want to straighten it out, okay, but don't hurt your knee. Don't ever hurt your knee here. One butt cheek is on the chair. The hips are angled. And now the hands are straight with the front of the chair. And then look down. This leg is bent. We're trying to keep even weight. You can rock back and forth. Try to get even. Relax your shoulders. And breathe. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do exalted warrior. So take this hand, slide it down the back leg, lift this up. Feel that. Now your torso is still holding your body up here. 1. Don't lean too far back. You want to be even on the legs. 2. So that's exalted warrior. Let's do humble warrior. Now bring this hand down, put the forearm on the thigh. Bring this hand up and try to make it in line with the back leg, but over the head. You'll feel it right in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go back to regular one and shake it out. Okay, rub those legs. We were working them pretty hard. And actually, if they were holding up all our weight, we would be working them even a little harder. But they're great for working the legs and the arms. Okay, so let's do the other side. So we're working on warrior 2. This leg, this foot points straight out. This leg comes back, and you could put it there, but don't have to. And you can have it bent. I mean, maybe a little straighter, but make sure that your knee is comfortable here. Okay. I'm going to do it this way. Maybe leave my heel up a little bit. There, that's better for my knee. All right. And now, so this foot is straight, but the hips are twisted 45 degrees. And the hands come out and they are in line with the legs. So they're out. Try to have them even, not high, not low, not forward, not back. Okay, so make sure that you can bend that knee. Don't hurt it. Okay, so there we go. Look down. Now gather up all the energy from the end of the universe. Breathe in and now shoot it out. Breathe out the front. Breathe in. Shoulders relax. Breathe out. Breathe in. Stretch, stretch. You're trying to take up as much space in the room as you can. Okay, shake your arms out. Now let's do humble warrior. So slide that hand down the back leg and lift this hand up. Okay, it's facing my body, that hand. And stretch. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do humble warrior. Hand on the thigh. Reach this hand in line with the leg. Okay. Above the head, though. Breathe. You can look forward, down, wherever you want to look. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back to regular warrior. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, shake it out. So we did warrior 1, warrior 2. Now let's do warrior 3. But shake out your legs a little bit. Butterfly them, like windshield wipe them, release them. Let's shake your shoulders, round them. All right. Warrior 3. Well, we have to stand up for warrior 3. So, okay, come on up. But we will use the chair because you'll fall over, or you might not fall over, but it's pretty likely that you would fall over. So once you get it, though, it's actually a very calming pose. So I'm going to stand about a little bit behind the chair, and the chair's on my side because I'm going to be holding on to this part and holding on to this part. So bring the hand up away from the chair, and now we're going to step with the opposite leg forward. So step. Pretend that you have a pole between this hand and this back leg, and you tip over. So grab the chair and tip over. Reach the hand as far as you can. Reach the leg as far as you can. Make a T. You can look down. Hang on to this chair. Get that leg up. You want them in line if possible. And now, so if I were doing warrior 3, I would go like this, but I haven't been practicing lately, so I'm a little wobbly at it. There we go. Now breathe. 1, 2, push that heel away. 3. Okay, come on up. Alrighty. Now let's just shake our hips out a little bit. Like you're closing a car door. Okay, shake the legs out too. Let's go to the other side. So warrior 3 takes determination, basically strength and determination, and you can do it. I mean, you always think, oh, that's so hard, but it's really not. You can do it. Okay, so hands up if you practice. So hands up, take this leg that's closest to the chair, step it, and now bring this hand down, bring the leg up. See, they're kind of like a little teapot. I'm a little teapot, and then they balance each other out. I don't know if you remember that little song, but here, hang on to the chair. If you can't get this far down, you can always just hang on to the back of the chair. Do what you can. Breathe. 1. Get that leg back there. Stretch that arm out. 2. It helps to look at a spot on the floor. That'll help your stability, balance. 3. Okay, come on up. Okay, let's pretend you're holding your groceries and just close the car door. When I do that, the one knee bends, but the other hip goes out. Okay, how about a big circle? Another big circle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just to release the tension from the warrior 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. Let's sit down again. You have to kind of cool down here. So toes up, heels up. Toes up, heels up. Let's do Hands up, toes up, heels up, hands down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And now let's do hands up, heels up. See if you can do that. Not bad. Should we try both different hands? No. Anyway, good for your brain. And now let's try some breathing. Okay, just shake it out a little bit, get relaxed. Move your legs if you need to. Okay, this is called Kapalabhati. It's called bellows breath. And it takes a bit of learning, so don't worry. But basically, you pretend someone's going to punch you in the stomach. And so you breathe out and you push your stomach in. Okay, now I'll go to the side. So someone's pretending, punching me in the stomach. So everything gets pushed and the air gets pushed out. Okay. And then you just relax and the air will come flowing back in all by itself. You don't have to breathe in. So let's try that like 3 times. Okay, how did that go for you? All right, so the air kind of forcibly comes out and then just relax and let it come back in. Okay, so that is called bellows breath or Kapalabhati, and it's just another breathing technique from yoga. What's it good for? It's very good. Actually, it cleanses your lungs a little bit. So we'll do it like 5 times in a row. Now, if you're not used to it, don't get dizzy. Just keep sitting and let's try it. And I like to pretend I'm punching myself in the tummy. I'm not really, just to get the movement correct. Okay. And you're out through your nose, in through your nose. Now, the shoulders aren't going up like that. It's just the tummy's going in. And then just take a nice deep breath. Should feel like you just ate a mint. It's a cooling thing. Okay, so that's the end of the chair yoga 1 through 8 for seniors. Please, 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 if you want to learn yoga, you need to practice it. And these are the introductory things. Or if you find someone else that you like, that's fine too. As long as you're doing yoga, you're going to be improving your health because you're stretching your muscles, you're breathing better, and it calms you down. It makes you feel better. Your blood is pumping from moving the muscles. It's a good way to do it without too much strain on your body. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Hands together, bring hands together. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for coming and following along. I appreciate it. And you can subscribe right down there of my little picture. Just click on that and you'll be subscribed and it's free. Watch the beginning or my introductory video. So thank you very much. Namaste. Bye.